Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakha Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and who I've learned this truth from through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, peace and salutations to all you Akim preaching his word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Salaki, and also mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect, you sincere believers scattered wherever you may be. All right, this video or lesson was inspired off two videos I was watching earlier today. The priest Sha'ar from the Dallas camp, and also the elder, I believe his name is Micah Allah, Salaki if I'm wrong. Zaquan from the LA camp, I believe. And the channel on that one is GMS Inspiration and Motivation. And the priest Sha'ar is Judgment, or GMS Judgment is Near. And I'll go out, Lord willing, I'll throw them in the description as well. But now the elder had brought out this hope, the etymology, and hope. So Lord willing is to be edifying and exhorting to the flock. All right, to begin, the hope. Etymology of hope, Old English hopian or hopion, have the theological virtue of hope. Hope for salvation, trust in God's word. Also to have trust, have confidence. Assume confidently or trust, and that's what we do. All right, the hopeful elect. Hey, we're coined the hopeful elect for a reason, man. We're hoping to be of the number that receives salvation in the times that we're in, when the Lord comes back with his chariots to deliver us. Okay, and that's what we constantly have to feed off, man. The hope and positivity. We can't be so down on ourselves to the point where we're in a woe is me spirit and we're walking all droopy and shit throughout our day. Nah, man. All right. We have to constantly have the Lord on our mind, of course, but also having the hope to where he'll deliver us. That we can't have a guilty conscience in this thing. And you doing the best that you can do, serving the Lord to the best of your ability, all right? You shouldn't have that guilty conscience upon you. And if there is, pray on it. Pray on it. Grow in the spirit. Ask the Lord to build you up, encourage you, and give you the strength to keep pushing. Because that's, if we don't have hope, we're basically throwing in the white towel, right? We're not fighting the good fight of faith anymore if we don't have the hope, if we don't have faith. And I wanted to get, because it says here, I don't know why it's not pulling it up. But let me see. Let me try to research it. Hope etymology, right here. I don't know why it didn't. Maybe it's further down. Okay, noun. Yep. Hope as a noun. Late Old English, hope, a confidence in the future. Especially the Most High or Hamashiach as a basis for hope. As expectation of something desired. Right? We're desiring mercy from Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? That's our expectation. We're expecting it. Okay? And having, because this is the only thing we could truly have confidence in, man. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Everything else in this world is temporal, vain. All right? It's not really something that you could rely on, right? Like we were going into, the brothers during the live show that we had, where we put our whole investment in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, right? that life insurance. Okay? Because this is life. The spirit. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's word. That is what we have confidence in, man. And that is who we glory in. All right. But enough talking. Let me grab some scriptures, man. So start off in Hebrews 11:1. It reads, now faith is a substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And I'll read in the NLT, faith is the confidence that faith is the confidence that what we hope for will actually happen. It gives us assurance about things we cannot see. All right. And as the scriptures say, we walk not by sight, but by faith, loosely paraphrasing. All right. And given that all the prophecies that the Lord has spoken of, that we see have come to pass, why not trust in the Lord to bring the prophecies that haven't happened yet to pass? All right. Because he's going to make true on his word 100 times out of 100. All right. The Lord's word is pure. Okay. And what he says is what goes. And so we have confidence in that, man. You know, that his word does not go out void. It will not return unto him void. And everything that he has said will come to pass again. All right. This is what we hope for. You know, we long for. We long to get up out of here, where it's nothing but wickedness, and you know, just complete blasphemy, man. Where we can't rest. All right, we're hoping for the kingdom of heaven, to where, you know, we don't have to worry 24/7 on what? On bills. You know, on you know, if you're gonna have enough money for whatever the case may be, which we have the brothers, of course, but it's just that that tedious shit that comes up in your day to day, man. Right? To where we don't have to you know, be mindful of well, our women are gonna be in order. Let me say that. Our women are gonna be in order. All right. We're going to be in rulership, where we don't have to go to Esau for the one of all things, where we don't have to worry about if this particular fruit or vegetable is actually organic or not. You see? Right? We cannot see it right now in present time. Hey, but we see it within our hearts. That's why the scripture, hey, the kingdom of heaven is within us. All right. But we have to keep that hope. Keep that hope. Let me grab Psalms 147:11, I believe. Yep, Psalms 147:11. The Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, taketh pleasure in them that fear him, and those that hope in his mercy. So given that he delights in that we fear him, keeping his commandments to the best of our abilities, and hoping in his mercy, why stop? You know? If the scriptures say that you fearing him, he takes pleasure in that, and you hoping in his mercy, why would you stop, man? All right, let me grab Jeremiah 17 and 7. It reads, blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in whose hope the Lord is. For he shall be, is this it? No, it might be another one that I wanted. I'll go ahead and read it, but I'm going to jump down. It says, for he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. Right. You're going to be producing the fruits of the Spirit. You're going to be walking in the Spirit. Right. We're going to be flourishing as a plant that's planted by the waters. Right. Out of our belly are flowing rivers of living waters. Spreading out the roots by the river. Right. And Lord willing, we be those men that are rooted, in this faith by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Because Yahweh Shai is truly keeping us in this faith. Right? As Apostle Gabor had said, Yahweh Shai is keeping us in this thing, man. And sometimes, too, again, as the brothers were saying, you sometimes forget, or not forget, but when you go through things, man, it doesn't seem joyful in the moment, or it doesn't seem, good in the moment. Of course, we're in this flesh, right? But sometimes the Lord just brings you down on such a low estate to see whether or not you'll call upon him, whether or not you'll run to him, whether or not you'll be applying the scriptures. As the scriptures say, the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it and is safe. All right. And not to, not to big myself up or anything, but hey, I was going through something, man, and Spirit just hopped on me, started praising the Lord. And in those moments where it seemed like the world was crashing down, in those moments I felt comfortable, And those things right there are faith boosters, man. Because we're going to have to exercise our faith to its maximum in the times that we're coming into of Jacob's trouble. Right? He's molding us and grooming us in the spirit to endure. He's hardening us. Salakia. That's a hard word to say, even if it is a word. He's hardening us to go through the straits. So this is Jeremiah 17:17. Be not a terror unto me. Thou art my hope in the day of evil. Let them be confounded that persecute me. And that goes into, first and foremost, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the damned devil, that is constantly putting the nation of Israel under persecution, under bondage. It says, but let not me be confounded. Let them be dismayed, but let not me be dismayed. Who? Those who don't fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Those who don't have a care for his word. Those who are making flesh their arm. Those who are running down to Egypt for help. Those who are coming up against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's men. It says, bring upon them the day of evil and destroy them with double destruction. Right? And that's our hope. That's our hope. That we see the fall of our enemies. That's our confidence. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's word. That we see, we do see it now. Esau Edom's kingdom is crumbling. And, we have faith that he will destroy them with double destruction. These scoffers, the wicked, the heathen, all of those that aren't the elect. And Lord willing, we be those men. Right? So let me grab from there. Let me grab. I was just giving a word search. I was just word searching hope, and one had stuck out to me. Bear with me, Salakia. Yep, this one right here. Psalm. Um. I'll read this one and then let me grab the other one. Psalms 119 and 81. Kaf. Believe it says, "My soul fainteth for thy salvation." That's right. We're prisoners of hope. We're again we're longing for his salvation, man. We're broken down, beat down. And that's what the Lord likens onto, man. Those of a humble and a contrite spirit. All right, we can't be proud in this thing again. He's dealing with the meek, and I'm speaking first and foremost to myself. All right, that's something that I battle with. Okay, just to give other brothers comfort if they're battling with the same thing, to where, because this world makes it out to be, or makes the just the man in general. He in the society that we're brought up in. Esau Edom wants to shut you down as a man and to where you can't portray your confidence. Right? And now it's like, even if you have that confidence, even if you walk with your head up, people take that as arrogancy or pride. All right, and that's something I battle with, because I don't, I'm not. How can Earth and Ashes be proud? I'm not on any type of level, right? Whether it be in the world or in this truth. I'm still a babe in this thing. All right, and there's no room for pridefulness, man. You have to nip it in the bud. You have to esteem others above yourself. All right? Put others before you. Look out for brothers. Right? I'm not saying that you're not going to love yourself, but you love others as you would love yourself. Again, you can't beat yourself down. It's a balance. You can't puff yourself up too much, but you can't abase yourself or put yourself so low on a level to where you're moping around and shit. And that hopeless spirit. All right. So it says, "My soul fainteth for thy salvation, but I hope in thy word." This is Psalms 130 and 5. "I wait for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. My soul doth wait, and in his word do I hope." All right. And that's it, man. That's it. We're hoping, and keep hoping. Keep hoping, keep fighting the good fight of faith, because we see, his time is short and he's coming down with that great wrath. We see the increased whether it be famine of the word, there's the year of the turnip. These prophecies are turning up and they're increasing. All right, but we just have to be patient and keep hoping, having that faith, and pray for more faith. Pray for more faith. It is a gift. We have to pray. All right, but with that, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honors again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom and Abad Babal.